Hello, welcome to this weather alert. We're doing this weather update because we're going to talk a little bit about the thunderstorms over our area tonight. You can see that actually looks like there's a storm over Suffolk County now, east central Suffolk, right around that area that was hit by that. Right in the Pine Barrens, actually, is a storm, and then some more heading for the North Fork, and a little more of a broken line over here, some over New Jersey, and this storm here, which actually was putting off some lightning that you could see from here. So speaking of lightning, here is a lightning detection map. You can see there seems to be a lot in this area right here. This is further south into the southern tip of New Jersey. Plenty of warm, juicy air there, and we got some activity here. This cell over here doesn't seem like it's producing much lightning at all, but these over this area here certainly are in the eastern Philadelphia suburbs, going toward the Pine Barrens in Burlington and Atlantic counties. So let's get another look at these storms on the radar here, and we'll look at the Ventu Sky radar as well. So here you go. Here's this cell over here, over the ones over the east end. Here are the cells that are out over the south, over the ocean, south of Long Island. And here are the cells that looks like there is a pretty heavy one right just south of Tom's River, and then going into the eastern suburbs of Philadelphia. This one right here is pretty bad. So let's talk a little about some storm reports, because there actually was some severe weather today across our area, even though we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that's still in effect until 9 p.m., I believe. That still remains in effect. Well, I'll go to the weather service page. We still have that severe thunderstorm watch. We're still in the pink, but it should expire soon. So let's go and look at some of the storm damage reports today. We had a thunderstorm wind damage in New Haven, Connecticut. A large tree limb reported down South Broad Street near South Broad Terrace, and that is in New Haven, Connecticut. In Brooklyn, in Gravesend, a tree fell into a car at Graves Neck Road and West Street. And in Gravesend also, another tree area of thunderstorm wind damage. Tree down reported on Van Sicklin Street, and then more trees down on Van Sicklin Street. So it looks like Brooklyn got hit hard tonight. This looked like this was around this afternoon, and then all right, this was yesterday, and this was due to a thunderstorm wind damage from that storm that produced the tornado. So let's look at some current observations, because it's really muggy out there, and I just want to show you that. Really muggy night out there. So 76 is actually, the breeze died. It was not that bad in the late afternoon, early evening, but then the breeze died, and there's nothing to move the air around, and it's just very sticky out there. You sweat just by standing out there. So that's Farmingdale. Look at the dew point at Islip, 73. So very high dew points across our area. And for the city, it's saying 83, so it's really warm in the city. 83, slightly drier, but that's the urban heat island for you. We can also look at Tom's River as well. And as far as our area, we only got into the low 80s today. It was just very humid. Look at that, 80 at Tom's River. Oh, man. I gotta make this large. Look at this. It's 80 degrees, and the dew point is 80. You can't make this stuff up. Tom's River is just unbelievably a really hostile place. Unless you like really high humidity and heat. It hit 92 there today, by the way. So a lot hotter in Tom's River than it was everywhere else. It's just a brutal place. So before I wrap this up, we're just going to look at the Wonderground site, and I want to check out some of the conditions that are across our area as far as using the Wonder Maps, because it does give us more weather stations so we can actually look at the temperatures are. But it's a really muggy night. We're in the mid 70s, but like I said, the dew point is up there. But then it gets even worse. You head into New Jersey, it's still around 80 degrees in parts of New Jersey. Look at that, 80 in Freehold, 80 in Lakewood, 82 in Pine Lake Park. Downtown Tom's River at 76. Then let's put those dew points in there, and you'll see just how brutal it is. These dew points, not quite as high as the airport reading, but you can see 76-degree dew points at Manchester Township, 74-degree dew points, and just really high humidity. And on Long Island too, we're dealing with high humidity as well. Dew points in the low and mid 70s. This is the kind of air that you just can't deal with. Thank God it wasn't hot here at least. Now, if we do pan out, you'll see there's drier air to the north. That's what we'll start to get into by tomorrow morning. Anyway, that does conclude this weather update. Again, some severe weather across parts of our area today, but I think, as far as Long Island goes, I think we're close to being out of the woods. Have a good night.